do remember you saying that.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
No, I'm working on the video. We'll be out this week.
Chat's asking, can you ask Dano to give Riggy a raise?
Oh my gosh, dude! Over and over in the chat, dude. He stepped out. He's eating his Cheetos. He was upset after the funeral. We'll talk about it, okay?
He said a joke at the funeral, bruh.
Yeah, dude,
Dude,
so disrespectful.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe it.
That funeral is no laughing matter.
Yeah,
No.
there's no jokes to be had.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have invited a cartoon character. That was a mistake on my part.
Okay, people are asking, are you planning to add more YouTubers in the future? Okay, so for season 2, we want to have more people involved. We want to keep the idea and like the process to the same group, because I feel like we have a good like cohesion here. But I definitely want to include more people, and I want to also like include like the smaller people as well, like the people just starting out. And we have a couple ideas of how we want to do that. I don't want to leak anything just yet, but it's gonna be really fun. It'll be really cool, and we don't necessarily have a timeline for when it will be. At the minimum, it's going to be a couple months, because we want to really let this thing cook, so we have a really good story for you guys. But until then, we definitely want to include you guys more, both as like chat and as content creators.
Yeah, speaking of letting it cook, because this all happened literally July 1st. Johnny messaged me on my birthday, and then we started this whole process. That was like what? Oh, it was like a month ago. That's it. I was
Exactly a month ago.
Seriously, yeah, exactly a month ago, and then we started running. So imagine just building a little bit of hype. Imagine what we could do in a couple months, like with prep time and like building up everything. I'm really excited. Yo, stop chat with the Riggy race. We can talk about other things. But anyway, yeah, dude, it was. We literally did this like a time crunch, and it was really cool to get all of us to like bond together and everything. Like, because you know when we're on like a time crunch and a roll and we're all sprinting and everything, you know, it forces us to talk every day, communicate and stuff. And like Joe said, we all vibe. It's kind of shocking. Like there was no arguments or fights or anything, which is like kind of insane for a bunch of people that like just met each other and everything. Like, dude, it's shocking how well we actually like all got along and like actually became friends and everything. But yeah, anyway, dude, it was. So cool. I'm so thankful for all y'all.
Just promise everyone, Dano, to next time to sleep.
Yeah,
I'll get sleep.
That's why it's gonna take so long. Because we're gonna let him sleep between doing things.
Oh, you guys are too nice. Everybody else did a lot of work too. Okay, Johnny did like all of like the end credit scene on like the. Are we allowed to say who did the mask stuff? I don't want to.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I have so much fun with the ARG. Please let Joe Kane know how much of an MVP he is, because he did such a good job.
I literally didn't do anything, but thank you.
Dude, no, when I saw that speedrunning, the most important speedrun, I was like, yo, I didn't know you had that editing in you. I'm gonna be honest. But I was like, okay, you need to make more like cinematic stuff. Like, oh my god.
Oh, you're so good. Someone asked, how do you make the Riggy voice?
What do you mean? What Riggy voice?
Yeah,
he talks on his
voice?
own. No, it's just you know, it took a while actually to find it. I remember being in like, it was late at night. I was like, dude, Eureka, and I got out of my bed immediately to record it, because like I tried like a bunch of different junk, because I didn't want to like just chipmunk it. I didn't want to just do like a Mickey Mouse impression or something. I tried to find something unique, and I remember I was just like, it was late at my bed, and I was like, Eureka, and I recorded immediately. I sent it to my brother and my girlfriend. They're like, yeah, you found it. But yeah, anyway, it was a really cool moment. But yeah, ever since he got a voice, dude, it's crazy. Like the way that I think about him is like, he's like a companion cube. Like I know he's not real in my mind, but like he's like, dude, I still like have a connection to him. It's whack of stuff. Anyway, that's for a different time. We're talking about the ARG now. Somebody said Mog Swamp and Mog Swamp and but dude, can we talk about that? How funny.
Oh my god.
So originally we had like 15 people in the like Discord that we made for this, and this group right here is the people that were like actually like down for it, I get, like, or actually like available and like willing to put in like the time and effort and whatever. It's like a lot of people, like, they got invited and they're like, I'm not feeling it, which understandable, and no beef, by the way, no beef. Like Mog Swamp ended up being like super busy. Same with Splash. So the way that like the reason that they were there originally is I thought that they were gonna be in it because I was the one who edited the like message.mp4 video. So like I threw a bunch on, and I'm like, I'm not sure if they're gonna be involved, but I want to make it seem like there's more people involved or whatever. And then them not posting ended up just being part of the lore as like, oh yeah, they quit. They listened. They were scared of the message.
But we didn't plan that at all. That happened. They just didn't post.
There were so many things that like just ended up being perfect somehow, and I don't know how it lucked out like that.
Dude, the firewall, just the clutch idea of the firewall to stop it is like so good.
Oh, yeah, that was that was really good. Any clues that weren't found?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's it. We don't need to elaborate.
Yeah. Just say yes.
Just leave it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, let's just say y'all are missing at least
50% of the lore. Go find it.
You're
Just go rewatch the videos 100 times over.
Ending. The secret ending.
There's a lot of people saying, I wish this was a real ARG. Everything's so easy to get. Bro, y'all missed it.
Y'all haven't gotten it.
We had to make things easier because most people just missed a lot of the stuff. Because the like phone call on the website like took you to one of the videos, but like nobody found it, or like people found it, but like not as many people as like the original. And we didn't want people to be like really confused because the lore kind of hinged upon like the clone VPN acceptance. So we had to like retroactively like put links to it for people to get there. All right, what else do we got? What was the hardest part with streaming? What do you think contributed the most to make it successful as it is now? Does anybody else want to?
I'll answer. It's not like doing the
to think on it.
Yeah.
I'll go first. So I did a lot of ARG streams. I think I did like 5 in total, and it was really stressful. I don't get nervous, but what I do get is like I have severe ADHD, so I procrastinate to the last second. And so I'm not gonna lie, I think 98% of the streams, it was all improv. So I have to think about like, okay, what do I do? How does Royal Pair come in? I did message like Johnny a few times for like some audio, or I messaged Daniel for some visuals, but it's mostly just like, okay, I have these assets and I have this game I want to play. Like today I'm playing Minecraft. How do I piece this together and also have the ending be a cliffhanger? And I think I actually did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think the lore, like the streams ended up being really cool because it was like a normal stream, but it was also like putting like the breadcrumb trail. I cannot talk.
Breadcrumb, dude.
Yeah, breadcrumb.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Chat, don't clip that.
To me, the streams kind of hit the same area that I'm sure a lot of people in this audience have played Fortnite. And to me, these guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about Fortnite. I brought it up. There's Johnny there. But with Fortnite, you do have the live events where you can go in and you can participate, or you can watch it after. And that's something that I really like to play with because it gives you guys that participation with the ARG. Outside of just finding the videos, watching the videos, you can be there in real time for when these things happen, like Johnny being shot 7 times.
Failure. Someone asked, how long did it take to make Clone VPN, like the website?
Like, I'd say a day, but that was like a day of me just like laser focus. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna make this website and I'm gonna edit all the different things for it. So I'd say a good like maybe 15 hours or so total out of work is where I would put it. Maybe less. I feel like depending on what your goal is, if you were to make a website like that, time kind of depends. Because we had worked out certain aspects of it before I had actually started to work on it.
Hey, I saw a question. Who drew Royal Melon? I'm gonna answer it because it's a pretty funny answer, I think. So I was planning a video with Dano like a long time ago, like 2 months ago, and it was about an art contest of my fan base drawing, you know, my mascot Tropius, and I was gonna have like a bit in the beginning where I draw like a terrible version of it. So I have the original sticky note. I drew the melon. I drew Royal Melon. I made him look terrible, and we were trying to get our clones. And I was like, wait, I have this. I guess I could use this and do something else for the art contest video, which I guess will come out soon. But so it kind of like it wasn't supposed to happen like that. But I drew it and then I sent it to my friend Hacked Crusade, who he colored it for me. I guess I could have done it, but like I don't know, I was lazy, and it ended up turning out really well because the whole like he was a prototype thing. We didn't think of that until like the last second, right?
Yeah, that was like, all right, why does his clone look like that? Like some people were asking earlier, like why are like some of the clones like scuffed and other like my clone was literally just me. And I think that kind of like came down to like everybody's individual like kind of interpretation of the prompt. Because it was like the biggest thing was kind of letting everybody kind of take it in their own way and interpret it however they wanted to. Because like for me, I was basing it off of like the original idea of like the like TikTok clone accounts. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be exactly the same, but like maybe a little bit more malicious for like the streams. Just so you know that they are a bad guy. So when I come back and explode them into bones, it's not like, oh, that was kind of messed up. But like having
it was
yeah.
I was gonna say it was cool because we figured out ways to put it in the lore. Like when I was making the I forgot what it was called, the preparations complete video, like where it was generating all the clones. I was asking people like, hey, you know, what do we want to do, yada yada yada. That was the first time actually that I've ever put a different model in Blender. So I'm not gonna lie, when I volunteered to do it, I didn't actually 100% know if I could, but I made it work and it was fine. But yeah, it was cool. I think it was explained decently well. Like Pears was the first, so it was beta, and it
was so good.
Whack. And then Johnny's and Bunduns came out fine, and then Failures has never shown his legs, so the machine just kind of like had to auto generate, like you know, like AI, like when you put a prompt in or when you put a picture in, it's like finish the picture. And then Joe obviously didn't get cloned because he didn't accept the sponsorship, and then Riggy's clone, I really just wanted to do some fun whack stuff with it. Like, dude, in my mind the entire time the ARG was going on, I just wanted to make his head spin really scarily, so that was explain like the machine just like freaked out and glitched and made clone Riggy, and that's why there's no other